Hello, my name is Megatron Bison, and welcome again to part 3 of my Let's Play for Kickmaster on the NES. This time Thonlin will be entering Belzed's first Stronghold, which has 2 mini-bosses as well as a regular boss. And despite this being a stronghold of Belzed, she's been kind enough to leave treasure chests for us taking the trouble to visit. I consider it. And almost right off the bat, after defeating this little treasure chest, well, not defeating, kicking, we'll be fighting our first mini-boss, and this boss likes to teleport all over the place, and fires little projectiles as well as summoning chain lightning, which looks like an actual chain, as you see. There are 2 patches of ground that slow movement, which doesn't really help, and rather bizarrely the enemy carries 2 swords but never uses them. Maybe they're used to conduct the lightning? Who knows? As the boss follows you around, it's fairly easy to predict where it will show up and give it a couple of kicks to the face, rendering its efforts useless. Almost immediately after here, we're assaulted by these green ninjas, which are quite irritating to fight, but you see here they can be quickly dispatched once again with knee drops. I could rename this game Kickmaster at this rate, but let's not. Oh look, another treasure chest. I'll just go pick this up and... yeah, the game throws indistinguishable mimic chests at you, which seems completely unfair. Thankfully, unlike the mimics in Dark Souls, they won't kill you instantly if they surprise you, and they're very weak to boot. Next up, we're fighting these little bouncy mushroom turd things, which can be difficult to kick. So once again, the knee drop is the way to proceed here. Those little droplets on the roof will damage Thonlin for some reason, and as you'll see here, we'll be given some larger experience items for free, which is awful nice of Belzed. Again, she's a very considerate evil magician woman thing. I'm not sure what she's actually supposed to be. These here little brown bouncing mushroom things, I don't even really know what they're supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'd prefer not to call them turds, as that's, well, just a little immature. But again, they can't be fairly easily taken out. And I only call them turds because they get on like turds with their irritating random jumping. As you can see below this lizard man, we have some breakable blocks, and you'd be right in assuming that behind these is where we'll find this level's hidden spell. These lizard men can also be a pain in the ass to hit with regular kicks, so once again, the knee drop proves invaluable. For gaining a level here, I've earned the ability to do the double front kick, which I'm demonstrating here. It deals reasonable damage and extends Thonlin's range slightly, but it can be tricky to pull off effectively, especially against faster enemies. These here blocks are kind of random for destructing, is that a word? For destroying. These here blocks sometimes will be defeated in a single kick, or sometimes take 2 kicks. I'm not exactly sure why. You can destroy the lower ones with a slide quite easily though. Upon dropping down this hole, don't be tempted to get the bottom 2 most chests, as then you can't reach the upper chest, which contains this level's hidden spell. And after making a complete dick of myself sliding around, you get the question magic, and it totally sucks. It really, really sucks. I can't really emphasize just how much it sucks. It's absolutely terrible and completely pointless. Anyway, after some deliberation, I decided to heal myself, and then I try out the question magic. Here goes. Glad you agree, Wayne. I've yet to find a use for this spell, aside from it making the audio hiss. Again, not to put too fine a point on it, but it totally sucks. I change back to the magic ball, and up next we have our second mini-boss, which is this flying alien worm thingy. It flies around randomly before pausing to rush you. It's best to bait its rush and then knee drop it, or if you're feeling confident in your kicking, then you can try jump kicking it in the brief instance it pauses before rushing you. Once again, we have the sticky floors restricting movement, so it's best to stay to the regular surface in this battle. As you can see, it can be a bit of a pain to handle effectively, but the knee drop once again proves super useful. This here knight enemy looks intimidating, so I bouncy ball his ass to hell, and surprise, now he's a ninja. Yes, this particular enemy shapeshifts multiple times, but once again, it proves no match for the Kickmaster. Unfortunately, it just drops regular experience items and there's no special reward, despite the fact that you could argue that it's tougher than some of the bosses in the game. Proceeding on, finally we make it to the real boss of this level, which is a flying, lightning bolt throwing demon. When flying about he fires easily avoided projectiles, but if we move underneath him, he's going to sweep down to use his big thunderbolts, which gives a small window of opportunity to kick him. The best technique I've discovered to beat him is to slide underneath him quickly. It should put you right beside him and able to get a kick in before sliding away to safety, as I demonstrate here. You could cheese him from afar with your magic bolts, but again, are we not Kickmasters? Answer, yes we are, as I just demonstrated once again. He's like some sort of weird gargoyle demon thingy, but he's not so bad. When he's flying, he looks a little like a demon from Chrono Trigger, but I can't remember its exact name, so that's your pointless observation of the day. Again though, if you use my little technique of sliding underneath him and booting him, you can kill him fairly easily. So come on, time to die. And for the first time in the Let's Play, I grabbed all of the experience items the boss drops, and after that I pick up the reward for beating this level, the lightning magic, which can be pretty useful if you prefer to be a magic master rather than a Kickmaster. Thanks again for watching this Let's Play. Hopefully see you again next time for more Let's Play Kickmaster.